On September 14, 2015, at 5:51 a.m., two detectors simultaneously registered a signal lasting 0.2 seconds. It was two black holes merging a billion light-years away. The energy released in those 0.2 seconds was 50 times more than every star in the observable universe combined. That was a billion light-years away. Tonight we ask, what if it wasn't? What if it's happening right now in our galaxy, and Earth is between them? Stay with me, because what gravitational waves actually do to a planet is something no disaster movie has ever gotten right. Before I tell you what happens to Earth, I need to explain what a gravitational wave actually is, not the textbook answer, the real answer, because once you understand it, everything else becomes terrifying. Gravitational waves are not waves in space, they're waves in space-time. The four-dimensional structure that contains everything that exists. They stretch and compress spacetime as they pass. The LIGO detectors that caught the 2015 signal measured a distortion smaller than 1,000th the diameter of a proton. That's how sensitive instruments needed to be to detect two black holes merging a billion light-years away. Now imagine that merger happening 1,000 light-years away. The waves arrive a trillion times stronger. Here's what nobody talks about when they describe gravitational waves. They don't just pass through Earth, they interact with it, and at close range, what they do to the planet is something geologists have never seen. Let me show you. Scientists have identified candidate binary black hole systems in our galaxy. Imagine one 1,000 light-years away. Two black holes, each 30 solar masses, orbiting each other 10 times per second in their final moments. Earth is between them and the merger point. The gravitational waves, already a trillion times stronger than the 2015 event, are oscillating through every atom of our planet at 10 cycles per second, and the frequency is rising. The rising frequency is the key, and here's why it's so dangerous. It has to do with something that engineers know about bridges and buildings, and it applies to the entire planet. This is the part that should genuinely worry you. Gravitational waves oscillate, stretch, compress. At 1,000 light-years, this oscillation becomes physically significant. At a certain frequency, it matches the resonant frequency of Earth's crust, amplifying the effect dramatically. The same way a bridge resonates with the right rhythm. Seismometers worldwide go off simultaneously. The oceans oscillate visibly, the atmosphere compresses and expands, and the frequency is still rising, because the black holes are still spiraling closer. Now here's the final seconds. When the two black holes are orbiting hundreds of times per second, I want you to understand what that actually means for the ground beneath your feet, because the numbers are almost impossible to believe. In the last seconds, the black holes orbit hundreds of times per second. The gravitational waves chirp upward in frequency and spike in amplitude simultaneously. The oscillating tidal forces hit Earth dozens of times per second, inducing earthquakes globally, making oceans slosh like water in a shaken bowl. And then, in the moment of merger, a burst of energy equivalent to 50 times the entire observable universe's light output releases in a fraction of a second. The shockwave hits. Here's what I find most extraordinary about what happens after the merger, something that should reframe how you think about violence and peace in the universe, because what the merger leaves behind is one of the most elegant things in physics. The merged black hole wobbles, not spherically symmetric, radiating away its asymmetry as gravitational waves until it settles into a perfect rotating Kerr black hole. This settling process, the ring-down, takes fractions of a second, then silence, a black hole more massive than either parent. Silent. Dark, 1,000 light-years away. The most violent event in the universe ends in perfect geometric symmetry. Now here's something that happened in 2017 that changed astronomy forever, and revealed something extraordinary about where every piece of gold on Earth came from. This is the part that makes gravitational wave science personal. In 2017, LIGO detected the merger of two neutron stars simultaneously in gravitational waves and visible light, the first multi-messenger event. That event confirmed that neutron star mergers forge heavy elements: gold, platinum, uranium. Every gold ring on Earth was created in an event like that. Two dead stars colliding, forging elements in the explosion, scattering them across the galaxy. The gravitational wave that shook our detectors was the death cry of the factory that made the gold in your jewelry. And now here's the deepest implication of gravitational wave astronomy. What it means that we can hear the universe for the first time, because the answer changes what it means to be alive right now. Next generation detectors will be 100 times more sensitive. They'll detect mergers across the entire observable universe. They may detect gravitational waves from the Big Bang itself, the primordial background from the first moments of existence, and they'll certainly find something no one has predicted. Every new observational tool in history has found things no one expected. Gravitational wave astronomy is less than a decade old. We've barely started listening. And here's the final thought, one that's happening to your body right now as you watch this video, and has been your entire life. Right now, as you watch this, gravitational waves from black hole mergers across the universe are passing through your body. Billions of them, every second, from events millions and billions of light years away. They stretch and compress you, by distances smaller than an atom. You are being touched by the most violent events in the universe, constantly, invisibly, and you will never feel it. The universe is full of signals passing through us that we haven't yet learned to hear. Gravitational waves were one of them. Until we built instruments sensitive enough to listen. What else is there? We live in the most extraordinary era of astronomical discovery in human history. Every year, new instruments reveal phenomena that rewrite our understanding of the cosmos. This channel brings those discoveries to you, clearly, deeply, with the wonder they deserve. Subscribe right now. Hit the bell. Share this with someone who should know their jewelry was made by colliding stars. New video every week. See you in the next one.